All right, with my boy Pudgy Mike to go over Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Mike, we are 2 weeks out for SummerSlam, and we're kicking off the season of previews. You're up first. My question to you first is, why do these girls get overhated? They're getting overhated, in my opinion. Do you agree with that sentiment, or you just ignore the noise?
Yeah, they're completely over. I mean, Jade more than Tiffany, right? I mean, I feel like when they both come out, Tiffany does get a little bit of a pop, but I think the crowd just doesn't know whether to boo or cheer them majority of the time, and I don't think WWE knows what they want to do. What Jade's supposed to be a face, right, or not? And Tiffany's better as a heel, but she's a face now, and I don't know. It's just the whole match itself is kind of confusing me.
Well, it's a unique matchup I'm not sure if unique in a good way is the reason. So Jade wins Queen of the Ring, like Naomi's looming. She casts in an Evolution on the Raw Brands champion. And then and it's like, oh, we're actually going to do Tiffany versus Jade. That's a weird matchup, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, heel, face mix up. Both these girls are a little hated to an extent, but also have their diehards. I personally don't get the Tiffany hate. I low-key get the Jade hate, but I'm not really hating on Jade. I see the upside in her. I just think she's like a little bit overpushed here, but this match is going to be super rehearsed, and low-key, I'm kind of optimistic just to see what it is. I'm like not excited for it, but I'm like optimistic to see what the result and curious what like the quality and whatnot, because honestly, this could be 50-50 in a way too.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I thought Tiffany looked real strong against Trish, and at Evolution, putting Trish away, and Jade kind of getting pretty much dominated throughout that whole match against Naomi, and then Naomi just kind of twisting it at the end. I mean, I'm sorry, reversed of the match.
Yeah, then Naomi got a little hope, and then she just crushed her.
And then crushed her. So I mean, they both look really, really good coming into SummerSlam. So like you said, 50-50. Is this the time to put the strap on Jade? Involved in a really, really good storyline. I was really into the storyline with Bianca and Naomi. So now, is this the time to put the strap on Jade? I wish this rivalry was a little more deeper than it currently is. Because I'm not fully invested yet. I want to be fully invested because these are two of the top talents in the company.
Well, it's like piss or get off the pot with Jade, right? She comes in 2023. And she's presented as this big star from AEW, even though they don't really pronounce AEW, but she's a big free agent. Brandon Phillips' wife. She looks like $1 million. Fantastic presentation, so on and so forth. And then it's just kind of like she's injured. She goes away for a movie. Naomi gets over. Bianca gets hurt. She's in a tag team. It's like, what is she? But whenever she is on our screen, you see the immense star power, but you also see the greenness from like within the movements in the wrestling. Unless if she's going out there in an AEW presentation just squashing girls, she's not doing that in WWE because it's a murder rose talent-wise. So for her to sacrifice the whole talent roster around Jade is not going to be positive paybacks, right? It's not AEW, or even that's like an NXT formula for like a Baszler, right? So that's not going to happen. So they massaged her in a way onto this main roster to see if she can fit in and to find out what she is. But to this point, I don't know what she is, man. It's like we have Vaquer, Julia, Roxanne, all these girls that come in behind her. Io has emerged. Rhea is still massive. Even Tiffany has emerged. Bianca, Legacy's chicks like Charlotte and Bayley. Like there's immense talent. And what is Jade? She's still developing. Like a year and a half, 2 years later into this run, it seems like this is easily her biggest one-on-one match, though. So it's like piss or get off the pot for Jade.
100%. And if this is obviously on WWE, but if like Tiffany losing the belt, she'll be fine. She'll bounce back. She'll be fine. She could start a rivalry with almost anybody in the company right now. Jade not winning the belt here. What direction would possibly be next? Could she go back into a Bianca thing, or maybe go to Raw, feud with Naomi there? Is Jade even ready to carry the title now? Because this would be such a huge win at the second biggest show of the year.
I don't know would she even be ready? If you look at her Queen of the Ring, they set her up versus Roxanne. They set her up versus Asuka. In my eyes, both those matches were disappointing. I'm not going to put on Asuka. I'm not going to put on Roxanne. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust it. But then again, if she's presented as that tip-top star, she's going to deliver as that tip-top star. And I don't have the confidence to say that she will from a night-to-night basis. Will she hit a double once in a while? Sure, right? Everyone does. If you're in the big leagues, you're bound to hit a double. Even if you're in an 0 for 17 stretch, you're going to hit a double. And she's capable of hitting doubles, but I don't know if she's even capable of batting 300.
Because I know, like, when you become the champion, a lot comes with that. Naomi's a great example of what I thought was somebody who was pre-TNA, needed a lot of help with promos, needed a lot of help. She was they always had good in-ring work, but I watched her last promo on Raw to kick off Monday Night Raw this Monday was awesome. It was amazing to me. The big comeback she said against EO when she was like, I don't know anything you just said. Like you have to intrigue me.
Yeah.
And Jade right now doesn't intrigue me except for looks wise when she's in the ring doing the athletic stuff, which is great, but I need somebody who's going to put it together to interest me. Tiffany's done that for me already. Is Jade ready for that? I don't see it yet.
I don't know. It's weird. It's funny that you bring up Naomi, right? Because she's been circling her forever. It's kind of like she stole her push in a way.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jade won the feud and is presented as a bigger star, but look at the reactions that Naomi's getting on Raw when she cashes in. And yes, it's a cheat code. It's Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
But she was Money in the Bank. Jade was Queen of the Ring. Both these girls are presented as like right now stars. Naomi feels way more ready and way more accepting in my eyes from the fans as well. And she's like a full face heel. Jade's just kind of like a mostly baby face too. So I don't know if a heel turn, like a title win and a heel turn would do her right, or a loss in a heel turn would do her right. But her as a baby face, I don't know. It just feels that doesn't really fit. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I think somebody of her stature, and this is kind of where your look and your stature comes into play. I don't see, just like Charlotte now, I think is getting a really solid little tag team push as like a kind of a face run with Alexa, like the crowd's behind it. Jade, I think 100% would have to just go full blown heel here, whether that's losing the belt and just demolishing Tiffany after the match and something like that, or just anything that gives her the heat that she needs, because she's getting some heat now, to be fair, and she's technically a face, I think, right now, right? I think
you got two
tweeners right now because they're kind of like the same person. But Tiffany's been putting in the work, man. I got to give her a lot of credit too.
Yeah, I would trust Tiffany on a bigger scale with a opponent to go out there and have a good match. Jade, I don't know. So, and honestly, here's a question for you, Mike. Who's going to lead this match? Right? I know it's going to be super rehearsed, but someone's going to go out there and be the quarterback. So
I would have to say Tiffany. She would have to call the shots in the ring, I would think.
Right? Unless if it's going to be super short and Jade, would they go out there and have an AEW style Jade match where she just goes in there and demolishes a girl? I don't know.
Then I'll be honest, I don't even think something like that would hurt Tiffany, even if it was a short, less than 3-minute type match where Jade kind of dominates, gets hurt a little bit, and then boom, hits her with the finisher, wins the belt, and the crowd would kill that, like boo the hell out of it, which would be good for Jade as well. Come back at the crowd, a little thumbs down action. It doesn't matter, but I don't even think that kills Tiffany. I don't think anything here kills Tiffany. So the only person that has upside in this match, really, I think, is Jade. This is a regular match, right? This is just one-on-one.
Yeah, unless we got 2 more SmackDowns, unless they add something, but I doubt it. Why would they, right?
Yeah.
What I do like, though, they have not had a face-to-face at the time of this, right? But what I do like is that backstage promo where they are like back and forth talking. That was good presentation of these girls.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if they're figuring it out or if they're just not ready for the face-to-face. So, and honestly, Tiffany got some bitch in her. Got some dog in her.
No, she's coming
alive.
She's like everybody. Like, I remember when she first won the belt, everybody was kind of like, we'll see. But she's putting on some nice matches, carrying that title. There's no downfall with that title now. From who was the previous holder? Who'd she beat? I forgot.
Nia.
Okay. Oh well.
Yeah, Nia Bailey. Nia Bailey EO, and before that, I think it was Belair, perhaps.
And even Trish. I know that was kind of a. I mean, and Tiffany looked great in that match. So
it was a really good match on a really, really good pay-per-view, and it was kind of forgotten about, right? But that's not that stands out on a SmackDown, that stands out on a lesser quality pay-per-view. I think they went out there and had a very respectable 3-star match, right?
Yeah.
So, but I don't even know if they can get that out of Jade to kind of get full circle here. I don't know if they go with Jade, honestly. I think they present her here, and this is more of it's not a crowning, it's more of a pivot. Like, I would think Tiffany would catch her on a banana peel, 7-minute, 8-minute match, if that, and it's kind of acceptable. And if Jade coming out of this is just not Jade current day, she's something else. I think that has to happen.
Yeah, I think this is a Tiffany W at the end of the day. Something like a 7-8 minute where it's gonna be a solid match. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy, but it'll be a nice solid. Maybe even open the show at this.
Yeah, night 2. I think this would be risky to open like night 1. So let's kick off SummerSlam with this match. We're supposed to start off hot. I wouldn't mind this. You come off like an awesome night 1 main event, and then transition into night 2 because I am intrigued with the outcome of this, right? And that's good in a way, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot riding on the Jade side, like we've been saying. I mean, there's a lot riding on which direction Jade can go, determining the outcome of the match.
Perhaps we're doing this a week later when they have a face-to-face on SmackDown. We might have a different tone, but right now, two weeks out, I don't know. My excitement level is just really on the interest of the final and what they're going to do coming out of it, not the actual match. So
yeah. So you said Tiffany?
Yeah, we both got Tiff. So
all right, Tiffy time.
I actually kind of think I'm picking with my heart here. Actually, I'm not. Yeah, Tiffy time, right? So, yeah, Mike, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. She looked much cuter than you doing that.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. All right, Pudgy Boy Sports. I'll link it in the bio, guys. Check it out as always.